And we going live. Hey, how we doing? How we doing? Notification squad. We'll see who's popping in here, getting notified on a good old fucking Wednesday. Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? It's gonna be vibing with it. How we doing? Notification squad. Brad, how we doing? Taylor, how we doing? Switches over to Blinky Blues, the only proper way to start off a YDBOYS live stream. Got to get a blinker challenge in here, man. How we doing? Big favor. Hey, 57K, let's go. Yes, sir. Notification squad, Nikki, appreciate it. Nick, appreciate it. Taylor, Brad, appreciate it. I'm pulling this off the charger right now, so it should be charged up a little bit. Just gonna be vibing with it. Okay, 3 different companies, 3 different flavors, 3 different devices. Which one we thinking? We'll say orange, blue, green. Let me know. Boom, hey, ding, 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 ding. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boom, boom. We got a green, orange, green. 2 votes for green so far. 2 votes for the green. Yeah, we got 2 greens. Let's do it up. This is strawberry watermelon, OBNS. Boom, bada, bingski. 10,000 puffs on this guy, too. So, green. Got a device. The question is, can you blinker?
Community blinker.
Can you blinker?
Good Wednesday. Having a little Q&A smoke sesh here. So just go outside, smoke a bowl. If you guys got any good questions, Q&A, time to ask them, you know. Cheers to that. I always start my blinker challenges, and the music's always off. Always how it happens. I like it when we're wasted. Cheers. Woo. Hydration. Jeez. Wowzers. Whew. Got a found Mary. Yeah, I love that there's found Marys, lost Marys. I watch anything up on the submarine. I just didn't think of good. Yeah, I watched a little bit on it. There's supposed to be like a documentary on Friday coming out on that shit for the submarine stuff like that. That's just wild. Wild, wild, wild. We gotta grind up some Budski here. Budski time. Which strain are we thinking? It makes it easier to say yay, yay, yay. We got Mountain Tropicana, MT, TC, Tropical Cherry. Let me know. Which one we tinking here? MT, Mountain Tropicana, TC, Tropical Cherry. Hey, do. Got a cherry found Mary. Cherry found Mary. Little rhyme right there. Double apple lost Mary. Oh, there you go. 2 votes for MT. We got 1 vote TC so far. I'll hold them up again here. Mountain Tropicana, MT. Tropical Cherry, TC. Lay it instead. I like us better when we're wasted. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Boom, 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 boom. Hydration. We got 2 MTs, so it might be Mountain Tropicana. 3 MTs. Nikki put it down there. Ooh, I like us better when we're wasted. Hopefully, you guys having a good Wednesday today. Good vibes, good weather, good people, you know. Start our smoke session off here, grind up this Budski. Then we're probably going to pull some gravity bongs outside. So a little gravity bong session, you know, first smoke of the day. Should be nice. Do 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 do. Grind it up. How you doing a Q&A with subscribers? I wasn't planning on it, so probably not when we're out there. But if we are, it depends on how long the live stream is, because we still do it every week. Friday is our normal live stream time with smoke sesh with subscribers. So this is just a Q&A live stream. If we do a smoke sesh with subs, happens. If not, all good. Wasn't planning on it, so. Grind this up. What song is this? Throwing some Lil Uzi Vert. Grind time it up. If you guys are in here too and we haven't already, smash that like button. I appreciate it. If you guys are going down there to hit that share button right next to us, send it to at least one friend, family member of age, chill vibes, you know. I appreciate it. Well, we got our ganji grinded up. Let's look how see how she grinded. Oh, it smells good. Nice grinded up ganji in there. If you guys are ready to smoke, smoke time 420. I'm gonna switch these lights over to ganji green up top. Time to go smoke a Bolski. If you guys are in here active while watching, put it down in chat. Another way to show me. Ganji green smoke time. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, turn to a savage. Pocket got fatter. She call me daddy. Yep. She on the paddle. Yep. Nowadays I am on my head. I got sadder. What? Money got longer. Speaker got louder. Car got faster. 420. Nick, appreciate it. Brad, appreciate it. Nick, appreciate it. Love to see it. First smoke of the day. Hopefully it's your guys' first smoke of the day too. Get baked with me. Smoke a bowl, chillax. Smoking and poking. And I think, we already got our July box in for a new bong next month. I don't know if they have it up on their website yet, but if they do have it on their website, I'll show you guys. You know, because the new bong looks pretty dope. It's a bigger bong too. It's a bigger box than our normal ones. So it's like like our normal boxes that we get. Here, let me just try to reference it. This is the normal size box that we normally get each month. Put this one down for a quick second. This is the normal size box. This is the bong that we got this month. It's a bigger box because it's a bigger bong. So that's the difference. That's what we normally get in a box, the bottom one. But that's what we just got this month. That's July right there. So bigger bong piece. It looks pretty dope too. I already checked it. I already checked her out. Car got faster. Turned to a savage. Pocket got fatter. She called me daddy. That video will be out in the beginning of the month. Within that first week of July. So you guys will see that. Money got longer. Speaker got louder. Car got faster. Bring out some chooches with us. Bring out the water. Bring out the grinder. Can't forget about the lighter. Got everything else here. Gucci. Looks like it'll be a good piece. Oh, it is a pretty dope piece. It is a pretty dope piece, I gotta say. It does look pretty clean. A nice little, well, I can't describe it too much because I don't know if they have it on their website yet. So, but yeah, it definitely looks clean. Let's go smoke a bowl. Filling up my pockets with all my shit. Is there strings on this thing? There is. Sweet. I'm gonna need to use them this time. There we go. Turn to a savage. Pocket got fat as she call me daddy. Okay, we got everything. Gucci, let's go outside. Let's smoke. Hey, smoke time, smoke time, smoke time. The submarine guys definitely. Oh, that's wild. I'm wishing them the best. I'm hoping. They have a documentary coming out on Friday in the UK. The UK has a documentary coming out Friday, and it's about the submarine shit. So see what that's about. I'll have to check that out. But let's go outside. Let's smoke a bowl for smoke of the day. I'm gonna mute it and then I'm unmute it when we get out there. I was talking to Kyle's daughter, Emma. She was like pouting in the corner. She's like, because her dad, Kyle, he was like laying on the couch and was like, "Here, come on, let's snuggle. Let's do like a just nap time, like a little snuggle." And then to his daughter, and then his daughter's sitting and Chris, "No, I don't like snuggling." She's 4 years old. She's just, I don't know. She's in like the stage where she just says no to everything. She doesn't want to do anything. So then you have to like make her go out and like go to the grocery store. Or, like she doesn't know what it is, so she'll say no. But then when she's doing it, she's like, "Oh, that's what it is." She doesn't like correlate the words to that, so she thinks she's doing something completely different. So she's like, "No, no, no." It's funny. It's funny that everyone was at that point at one time. You think that's the craziest part. We were all fucking 4 years old at one point, you know? We were all fucking pooping in our diapers. We were all fucking young, you know? Oh, banger song. Bam, 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 bam. She left his only still is autopilot, which is very rare. The transmitter would malfunction to the depth. There's nothing that hasn't been done before. Yeah, I was reading that the company that does it, they in the years prior, they've had complications with just, I don't know, they've had to like cancel like trips to the Titanic, like because it's been going on for a little bit, but there's been like other complications in the past years for like just structural integrity of the thing. So like, and you control the submarine with like a fucking PS5 controller. It's like an Xbox controller. It looks fucking wild. It is a wild system. They also had, I was looking into it as well. They also had like in that company, they had people quit that were like engineers that were part of it because they didn't feel like it was safe enough. And they had people quit like within like the last year, 2 years. You know, they had people quitting their job from that company that made the submarine shit and stuff like that, which is fucking wild. But probably with the auction still unfortunately, but really, yeah. I mean, I'm wishing them best. I'm hoping to see I want to see a fucking them get found. That would be crazy, and then see a documentary on it afterwards. That would be fucking wild. See like a whole movie about it afterwards. Wishing them the best luck here. You know, that's all. That's all anybody could really do. Just wish them luck. Wow, this is fucking purple. Some people say they have purple blood. I don't think they know what purple blood is. Let's see if this has a. I have to press 20 buttons to turn around my camera here. 1 second. Camera. Oh, there we go. Oh, Budski. Some good stuff right there. Oh, I'm getting a bug bite. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Flip it back around here. I hate how you have to press so many buttons to flip around your camera. So a PC controller. That's what I'm saying. It's very risky alone since it was real deep submarine, which is a typical single seat pilot. But yeah, I mean, hopefully they would take a miracle. Yeah, miracles can happen. That's the crazy part. You never know. You never know, way. Yo, love tonight. It almost reminds me of like that movie 13 Lives. The 13 Lives movie on Amazon Prime based on a true story. It's about like 13 or 12 kids and a coach that get caught and like that get stuck into a cave system, and it's based on a true story. It happened in like 2016, not too long ago. Or 20, when did that happen? 2017, something like that. Not too long ago. A few years ago. That's a wild story too. They have to have like divers go into the cave and fucking rescue them because it fills up with water, and it's just wild. Wild. Tonight. Boom. Take a hit here. Cheers. It was all documented. Yeah, exactly. The movie was really good too. And the way that they got the kids out is fucking ridiculous. I would never have thought, oh, it smells like manure. Oh, I just got like a whiff of manure coming by. They're fucking getting those fields ready. Cheers. That was a good fucking movie. It was good. I want to see it. That's why I want to see like them being able to get found, then make a movie about it. I want to see if they are able to find these people, like how they would get them out and shit like that, and how they would like manage around it. It is wild. They must be working like fucking day and night right now for the last few days since like this submarine's been lost. Wild. They got people coming down from fucking like Canada helping out too. Bunch of shit. It is wild. I think it's just crazy that we can lose people. I think there's a flight 7 or what was it? 734. What was the flight? 230 or fucking what was it? Flight. One of these flights went absolutely just straight missing. Yeah. Boba wants to come out with us. Yeah, Malaysia something. Yeah, it's the Malaysian airline, the one that went missing. I love that kind of shit. I love based on true story shit. And I watched all those, all that series. It was on Netflix. It was coming on. Where boobs? Tober Dobertons. Yes, sir, Boobster. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah, chillax outside with us, Toby Bobitons. Toby Bobitons. He's like, yeah, what's going on here? The big bobers. The big bober salads. I just love sniffing. Yeah, just like sniffing. Big sniff guy. Strange and trippy, how we doing? The fucking breathe air. I love it. I love it. It was like a couple 100 feet down. Yeah, oh wait, for what? The flight one? That one was like crazy because it was just like so many different stories. Then the government was going against their own like thing. They like placed parts of the airplane way off course, you know? And it was so weird. And then the pilot that was piloting it has the same fucking, he had like a virtual reality. He had like a flight simulator on his computer, and he had the same fucking course that they suspect that he's going in on the flight simulator. He's done it like multiple times, the same flight and same like flight path. Yeah. Wild. Wild. Tober Bobertons. There's some cool, it's cool. It's obviously scary and sad at the same time, but there's some like, it's crazy that like, I don't know, people that they're doing their job, detectives and shit like that. Wild, eh? Must be a wild job. Just being a detective and just fucking looking into that kind of thing and be like, this doesn't make sense. You know, this doesn't add up here. These numbers don't be adding up. That's wild. Not just African boat that sunk and some dude survived in the air pocket for days. Oh, no. No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the flight one, the airplane one. But I do know about that one too. There was another submarine that happened. Like it was in Russia. It was a Russian submarine that also had something like this happen. It was like underwater, and then I forgot what happened to it. I think it was like an underwater fishing net or something like that. Got stuck in the rotor and something like that, and got fucked up in the rotor. And then they had to like use like a fucking robot to go in there, like a commanded robot with like just, you know, I don't know, it was fucking cool. And it just went down into the submarine, like cut all the wires around the propellers and shit like that. That was pretty cool. Another story, yeah. The plane story is crazy. I mean, that's like over 250, I think it was like 300 plus fucking passengers on that plane that just went missing. Simply missing. Yeah, that was that Malaysian flight. The flight, I don't know, was fucking 738. So, or 427. I forgot what the numbers were. But it was nuts. That was I remember just watching. This is the TV show. It didn't come out too long ago. It was a good TV show. I think it was a limited time TV show too, TV series. So, Alba was whining. And then he comes out for a second. He starts whining. Now we're back. Aliens. Aliens, eh? Aliens is fucking awesome. I love talking about aliens and shit like that. I don't know. I feel like aliens could definitely be possible to exist. I think it'd be scarier if they didn't exist and we're the only people here. I think that's another thing. It's like when people say there's no aliens or no other life out there, I think that's even scarier. If we're the only people here, what the fuck happened to the rest of them? Like, I feel like it's just not fathomable to think that we're like we might be the only ones with like conscience or like something like that, but they still have like, they're still going to be like biological animals or like, you know, molecular fucking, you know, little animals or something like that, little microscope animals or something, bacteria, anything like that. It's considered alive, you know? Do you believe X-Files, Tone? Too young, X-Files, this guy. Yeah. I know a bunch of the Oswald incident. Oswald, that's one of the biggest ones that they talk about is Oswald. A lot of people talk about. I'm into that kind of shit. So I've looked up fucking interviews. I've looked at my own research on it. I've watched videos. I've watched fucking documentaries. I've watched a bunch of shit, you know? Have you ever watched Unsolved Mysteries? There's some seasons about aliens. Yeah. There's also ancient aliens and stuff like that too, but I feel like some of them just don't preface, or some of them just make up, you know, obviously anybody could make up anything, but I feel like some of them are just so you know, it's just so far out, so far reach that it's just like, but some of them make sense and you're like, oh shit, that's a possibility, you know, that's a possibility here. The ones that like sound like real are the fucking scary ones, you know, or the people that are getting interviewed and they also have the emotion retelling the story of their interaction or sighting or something like that. Those are the cool videos to look at, or seeing the same sightings across the state that are calling into the police office that is like 200 calls of the same thing seen, you know, and it's across the state. It's fucking like those kind of calls, those kind of interviews, those like, that shit's wild. That shit's wild. That recent one that happened in, where was it, Las Vegas? The one that they were talking about, like the 8-10 foot tall human being, not looking human looking things, you know, not human looking thing landing in their backyard or something like that. And there was like a family. It was like a dad, wife, kids. They're all like screaming and shit like that. Mass hysteria events. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get this another pack in here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Just vibing. We're doing Q&A live stream session right now. We don't do them often. I haven't done one in a while. I've done a video on a Q&A live stream, but I never really done a live stream Q&A. So if you guys got any good questions, let me know. Or just random shit or just topics, let me know. Hydration. I like the topics that we're on, though. I like these. Aliens, man. I'm going to be optimistic about this. Going in for hit 2. Do, 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 do. Jeez. Yeah, the Unsolved Mysteries. I've watched it in a bit. I've watched, my recent ones that I watch is just normally like YouTube interviews and stuff like that, or YouTube, just mostly on YouTube. Obviously, I go out of YouTube, go look stuff up as well, but it's mainly watching the interviews and stuff and most of the content on YouTube. But if you close your eyes, hey yo, hey yo. And I like to see what other people think too, so I'll watch other people react to other things and shit like that, and then see what their thoughts on it too, and then take their thoughts into consideration as well. Instead of just getting it straight from the facts, you also watch someone else with their opinions, you know? It'll be easier for me to do a Q&A in the 10-minute session subscribers. Were the Americans really the first to be on the moon landing? Was it staged? People always go with the wind. That's their first call sign that they say it's fake is the wind, because the flag moves and there should be no wind on the the moon. But I don't know. Right? I don't know. It's just crazy that that's the place that we went to first, but we haven't been back there since in years. You know, it's been years and years and years, and we're trying to go to Mars and this other places, but you know, I don't know. I guess there's obviously not too much. Remember when people used to say it's made out of cheese? The moon's made out of cheese. It's a big cheese ball. I would think it's like very hard to fake at that, you know. But I just don't know why we wouldn't go back if we either saw something there, or there was something else there, or there was something else that was on there, or like I don't know. I don't know what the reason would be not going back to it for so long. There was a big gap period, you know, just to do some more testing on another planet. That's fucking nuts. Even if it's our moon, you know, which you probably won't get too much from, but you can at least have the rock formation, how it formed and shit. If it's a piece of Earth, or if it's a fucking another piece of another planet that just got caught in our fucking orbit. Because what if we had two moons? It could have been easily likely, you know, that we have two moons. Cheers. Other planets surrounding us have multiple moons. Ooh. Jeez. Yeah, notice that the flag was. There's a video of Neil Armstrong saying to a little kid he never went to the moon. I think it happened at a later date. Yeah, I don't think it. I don't know. It's a hard one to decide on for that, because it's like I feel like they could have makeshifted it, but I would have to. I want to see if like how many times like that original video of it was fucking washed through. You know, how many times has it been fucking rewatched or replayed? Because in the old, like when what year did they originally go to the moon? Anybody know what's the original year they went to the moon here? Someone probably knows, but I'm gonna look it up here just to make sure, just to fact check the person that tells me. When did we go to the moon? This thing listens to you. There's no way that it just I don't know. 1969? 1969, eh? That's fucking nuts. Wild. Yeah. So in July 1969, humans landed on the moon for the first time as part of Apollo 11 mission. But we haven't been back since Apollo 17 mission in 1972. We haven't been back there since 1972. That is fucking nuts. That's more than 50 years. It's crazy. Isn't that wild? Why would we not go back there with our technology booming in the last 20 years? And these giant improvements, and we still don't go back there. That's a little weird. It's a little weird, but maybe there's also just nothing to have there, I guess. You know, there's nothing that's we need. I bet, but I feel like anything, like scientists will at least need to like study the rocks or like have a core samples or fucking everything, you know? You think they did that all the way back there? Safer to just send remote pictures, remote objects, yeah. Yeah. Well, 100%. I'm 100%. But like, I feel like that's the closest thing. If we're trying to go to the Mars one day, we should probably get our first, you know, situated out with the moon first. Be able to go to and from the moon quickly, you know, within a reasonable amount of time, and then work on their next planet. We're trying to just go to fucking Mars. It's like we got rovers on Mars. We got all this other shit, and rovers on the moon probably too. I don't doubt it. I don't know if we have active rovers on the moon right now though. I know there's active rovers on Mars, which is crazy. I feel like you would have to perfect I don't know. I feel like that's how you would test. Go to our moon, go back to Earth. That's how you test planetary travel, you know? But we haven't done planetary travel in fucking 50 years. So it's like we go up to our fucking satellite or the fucking space station up top, and then just rotate around the Earth. You know, we're not very planetary. That's our next evolutional standpoint: is planetary and solar is getting energy from other. You know, first is like just Earth, so it's just being this, and then being like planetary, jumping from other planets and getting solar. Planetary is the third step, though. Solar is the second step. Is getting energy from another resource from your own planet on your own planet, and then you go planetary, where you're jumping from other planets and then gain resources. And then if you go galactic, that's going from a different galaxy to then claim resources to go back. Well, right now we're only on planetary, so we can just do, well, it's slowly evolving to the next evolution because we have solar, so we're starting to get energy from other sources than our Earth. So we're on like planetary kind of, and then once we start jumping to other planets, then we're going to be planetary. Then once we're in our solar system, we'll just be completely our solar system. Then once we go into another galaxy, that'll be galactic. Then we'll be on a whole nother level of galactic. I bet there's already fucking species out there that are galactic, that can travel from galaxy to galaxy. Boop, boop, boop. If it's not warping time or using a black hole or something like that, there has to be some fucking way that we just don't know, or we just don't have the resources on Earth, or we do and we just don't have the intelligence. It happens. There's pressure to get there first. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just get there first. That's kind of geopolitical situation with China. We can't really just set up shop. Yeah, well, I think that's with anything like on planets wise. I mean, who fucking owns it? So it's like that's gonna be a whole nother battle. There's gonna be a fucking. I mean, they have the Space Force. The U.S. has a fucking team now that just has fucking. I think it's called the Space Force. What is it called? They have like a space team. So eventually there's going to be fucking warfare in fucking space. There just has to be. That's just how evolution is. And the biggest thing that humans do is want to take space and land. And resources. So once someone settles, they have a lot of resources. Another group comes in, settles not too far away. They're going to eventually battle for resources. It's going to be like a second Earth until like they get like everyone's evened out on fucking, or they come into it with a fucking stance of like, this is a free planet, or something like that, or just have laws. Because then is it like, if you move to another planet, is it still within your same laws? You're still within the same government? Is it a different government if it's a different planet? Is it a different, because it's going to have to be a different ecosystem, different, everything, different shit, yeah, fucking baked. Whichever country can mine asteroids first will be the wealthiest. Mine asteroids. Get some like, some crazy fucking rocks and crystals and just different kind of minerals and shit from like far away different galaxies and shit like that. Stuff that's just not around here. You can actually buy pieces of asteroid that's already hit Earth in the past, and you can have it like made. It's like little pieces. You get like little chunk and stuff like that. But I hope that thing comes with a fucking certificate, proven asteroid, something like that. Or else you're just throwing a rock in a fucking box and saying it's an asteroid. Some asteroids are said to be solid gold from blown up planets. Yeah, I don't doubt that there would be some crazy different kind of like, I don't know, crystals, shit that we just don't know about. Better than diamonds, Our biggest thing is like diamonds, gold, fucking, iron, stuff like that, nickel, copper. But like other planets might have different resources because depending on how their solar system expanded and what their planet's made out of, You could have a planet made out of fucking, I don't even know. We don't even know the name of them. We couldn't even like fathom. Isn't that crazy? Like you couldn't even fathom to think about the name of another mineral that would be on another planet in another solar system or galaxy. Because it's not named. We don't have a name for it. So that's just another material, But it's out there. There has to be some crazy fucking material out there. and some smart motherfuckers to use this crazy material and turn it into something useful, or morph it into something that you can use daily or something like that. Because that's what you do, like, just going around daily, you know? It's just fucking a bunch of engineers that designed everything. The average house, design the roof, pitch, they design the structure, you know, they design everything. The roads, the fucking everything. They just design everything. Fucking telephone poles, built, like everything, you know? So it just takes a smart motherfucker to use resources around him to then make it better and use it in his daily routine. So we just need a smart motherfucker to come around one of these times. And he's probably already here or alive, that just figures out like the next step of it. You know, there's just another step. I love fucking electric bikes, man. Those things fucking whip. Those things are sick. Space weed, that would be sweet. That would be pretty sweet. Next thing you know, asteroids will be the next truck. Oh Jesus! I announced instead of asteroids one time. Oh, that's asteroids. Oh, this one's fucking. Oh, this I put a T in there just like ask. This guy's. That is wild. That is a wild statement, strange and trippy. We pretty much know all elements that can be under our current conditions, but other universes probably find ways to stabilize elements, and the 110s to solidify. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I feel like there's just other components, you know? We know as much as we know, but we try to figure out more. I think it's crazy. Like that, it's like a percentage wise, but we find out more about what's in our other solar system, our own galaxy, more than what's in our oceans and our deep sea. Like that, you know, we don't have like the components to be like going down insanely, like in the amount of pressure that they have and stuff like that, and like at, you know, decent speeds, and like human capable. There you go. I can't fucking talk. First smoke of the day's hit. Jesus, chilling here. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to. I would love to just see a video of like the deep sea, because you see videos. Some theories are too. You know how water separates and stuff like that, density levels. So they think that, at least those theories are. There's the, you know, water, and then there's like deeper water, but then they think that some of it is this solid part of like slush or something like that is just like a thickness, and then there might be another layer of water underneath there that has a deeper sea, and it might be a different density, so that it sits on top and stuff like that. So there might be like they already proven like deep sea, like pockets of water underneath Earth and stuff like that, which could, you know, resemble in like little bacteria that could turn into bugs or animals or fish or little tiny, you know, something. Uh, Biology, you know, some type of life, form of life, and their own little ecosystem surviving and evolving over time. So it's like, it's pretty cool to see that. But that's also another theory, that the bottom layer is not just a layer, you know, in some parts, not everywhere. Obviously, some parts is the fucking ground, you know, but in like the deep sea, there was like a theory about like it's just like like a I don't know, like I don't know how to even describe it. Kind of like a mud texture, but it just kind of floats in between it, and it's a thick layer, and then it just underneath that there's another layer of fucking water. Hard and heavy water. Wait, what was it? Yeah, there's a place like that in Russia, lakes where it's frozen over in lower level. There's like a ecosystem of that second layer. Yeah, Baltic Sea as well. Yeah, I think that's dope. And there's different ecosystems in caves too. They've noticed, like, well, obviously not noticed just recently, but there's like, you know, and the recent like random fucking, they just discovered that sinkhole thing, the one that sunk in China, the sinkhole in China, and then it like uncovered a new rainforest that was like a different ecosystem, plants that were like haven't been around and like they thought were extinct. You know, that was wild. I wonder how many different places like that exist. You know, just a random sinkhole away from a new forest. That's fucking nuts. That is crazy, eh? Wild. Just a sinkhole away, man. You're just one sinkhole away. Take a hit here, cheers. Cheers. Fucking cheers. Cheers, man. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Good day to have a good day. Great day to have a great day. Hey, keep the positive vibes. Good weather. Decent people. Appreciate it. And cheers to that. I don't know where my next song went to, but understandable. This is going to be fucking... Well, I didn't cherry that well. Whew. Hydration. First smoke session of the day. It does it to you. It does it to you. Whew. Appreciate everyone popping in. Chill vibes here. And with the questions and the comments and just keeping them fucking flowing, you know. When you even have only 7 people in here, or how many, you know, it still looks like there's way more when you just keep talking and keep flowing through chat and shit like that. I love to see it. And it just keeps me fucking busy too, you know, reading, interacting. I love interacting, man. There's some streamers that, you know, it's good to just talk and go on your, you know, your rants and shit like that, have your own stories and then interact with chat. But then there's some people that just don't interact with chat. It'll take them like 10 minutes to interact, to then look at chat, 10, 15 minutes, and then look at one thing. And then just go back to talking. You know, it's like I want to see, like, if you're doing a live stream, I want to see you interact with chat. That's the only reason I'm commenting, you know, so that you could see it, you know, because I pop into other people's live streams, so I know exactly how it is. Yeah, that shit reminds me of the Minecraft and how there's places that have, like, surrounding cliff. Oh, yeah. Species on top, yeah, versus what's below. Who's the best Star Trek captain? Captain fucking Spock. Captain Spock. He should have been it, man. We'll give it to the fucking, what's his name? I just think Spock should have gotten anything. He got the baddie, though. He had the baddie girl. Bro, he pulled. He pulled. I don't know how he did it. Are we talking about the old ones or new ones? Because there's a few different series of that. Then there's TV shows on Star Trek. So it's like, fuck. There's even cartoons. Star Wars is, I do like Star Wars a little bit better. I like Spaceballs. Spaceballs, such a good movie. It's a Star Wars ripoff. It just fucking, you know, it just makes fun of Star Wars the whole time, but it's so funny. Never watched Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek, man. I watched a few different ones, but like I said, there's different series. There's like fucking TV shows out now. There's movies. Then there's like old school movies, newer age movies. I'm pretty sure there's a cartoon Star Trek. You know, John Candy. That was the main guy, right? That was like the main actual guy. He was like one of the. He was like I don't know how to describe him. I don't know how to describe him, man. I think I know who you're talking about, though. I'm pretty sure. I used to like Star Trek. I used to have their the Star Trek ship and like the CD. The CD would like come in like the Star Trek ship, because you know how like the Star Trek ship kind of looks like a flat CD pretty much. And then it has like the things coming out the back and stuff like that coming out the top. It's just a flat disc. I used to have that as a disc tray, and I used to have my Star Trek things in there, and then that would hold all my discs together. I used to like that shit. Barf. Oh yeah. Oh, we were talking about that. I was talking about. Oh yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. Yeah, John Candy's also in another bang. He's in a bunch of good movies, bro. R.I.P. John. Yeah, he's Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run is such a good movie with him in it too. Uncle Bo, yeah. It's like supposedly Christopher Nolan dropped a real bike and real training test test site. Wait, what? Dropped a real, dropped a real nuke at a real Trinity. Oh, okay, a nuke. Okay, I was like, okay, got you. That's wild. Am I thinking of the right person here? Let me just make sure here. Yeah, I'm thinking of the right person. Yep. Yeah, he's been in a bunch of them. Yeah, Uncle Buck. Spaceballs. He's been in so many. Was he in the Cannonball Run? I'm pretty sure, right? Who was he in Home Alone? What part of Home Alone was he? I'm trying to remember now. He was in the original Home Alone? What part of Home Alone was he in there? Was he in the... What? Which one was he? Oh, yeah! Gotcha. Driving the motorhome? Wait, what? Okay, now I gotta look this up. Now, wait. What? I gotta see this. I thought I remembered that, but then it just confused me with it when he said that. Let me see where he's at here. I gotta look this up now. John. Wow, this thing's listening to me. It just literally put John Candy Home Alone. Okay, anyways. Oh! Yeah, he's in the band in the back of the truck. Now I know exactly what you guys are talking about. Because then, okay, now it comes together. He said in a band, then he said back of a truck, and I was like, wait a second. But now I remember, because they gave her a ride. I remember now. Okay. I got you. Had me fucked up for a second. First smoke of the day, man. Can't be doing that to me. Yeah, and then playing music in the back. Yep, I remember it. Yes, sir. Home Alone is such a fucking banger. I was talking about it last night. I was talking about Christmas music. It's fucking completely opposite time of year, but I'm like, I'm thinking about rocking some Christmas music here. Just to piss people off, too. Because so many people hate Christmas music or hate when people play it outside of Christmas, which is understandable. I just think it's funny. And I genuinely actually like Christmas music. Like, I don't know why. So it's like, I don't know. Christmas Vacation. Is it by the fucking where all the vacation movies? The fuck, what are they called? The family movie. I can't think of it. First smoke session of the day. This stuff got me fucking baked. I can't think of the look. It starts with a. It's not the. Fuck. What is it called? Check it out. Yeah, Lampoons. See, I started with the L the whole time. I was trying to think of the Lampoons. You heard me with the L. I just couldn't fucking turn the gears here. I was saying loop. I was thinking of the word. Yeah, it's a good one. I love movies. I love watching them. I gotta watch another one. Another new movie. I gotta watch Fast and Furious X10. What are they on? 10? They're on 10. Come back to me. Hey, hey, come back to me. Pack her down. Here. Do you get dispo weed? No, I used to work at the dispensary, and I was getting dispensary weed when I worked there because it was a good price. I got a discount, but if I'm just picking up recreational, it's a little bit pricey with the tax. So, yeah. But I get some good shit. I always pick up top shelf. Hey, what? Come back to me. And I love you, baby. Pump day. Hey, come back to me. Check it out. Hey. What state you in? And oh, Massachusetts. Good old Mass. We've been recreational since 2016. We were one of those early states to do it, so we've been around here for a bit, 7 years for recreational. Medical a little bit earlier. I don't know exactly when we went medical, but I know recreational is 2016. So, cheers. Dab's crazy expensive. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Everything's expensive, I would say, nowadays. It's kind of fucked. It's honestly kind of fucked, but happens, you know? I think the biggest scare is the food prices. I hope food prices doesn't get ridiculous. Like, I would not even be scared about weed prices. I feel like that's going to even out, if not get lower, just because there's going to be more dispensaries opening up, more legalization. I think there's 21 or 22 states recreational, 39 fucking medical, I'm pretty sure. So it's a lot of states. It's a lot of states there. And eventually federal. Give it all. Everybody get recreation. And there'll be more competing prices. I think it'll be a little bit better. Some people say it might be worse, but I don't know. I feel like it would be better for competing prices because people are going to go more state to state. So in that state, they're going to try to compete with the next state over to try to get less price, because people already go into recreational states to buy, then bring it back, which is, if you have a receipt and you don't open it, you don't use it, and you show that you have proof of where you purchased it, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you'd still get fucked with it or if you wouldn't. I don't know. Because it's so weird in a system that state to state, something's illegal to legal, but then federally it's absolutely illegal, Wild. Buy weed, eat weed, problem solved. Yeah. Buy weed, eat weed. It is, man. People making less stuff costing more. Yeah. And cheap shit. Not good shit. They're making really garbage dookie shit, and then they make it more expensive. It's like, what the hell? It's like, what the fuck, man? I just don't want food prices to go like super insane. That's our biggest thing. That's my biggest thing, because I feel like that's where, like, I don't know, just having like supply chain issues again or anything like that, shortages, shit like that, and then the food price goes up. Wild. Yeah, yo, what do we sell? Yeah, yo, we finna go back to jail. Yeah, hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, what? Palmdale. Okay. Cheers. You can't beat a nice little grab setup there. Just can't beat it. Make sure you guys staying hydrated out there too. Hydration is key. It's a nice fucking day out. Nice breeze coming through. Decent. Palmdale. Hey, Dale. Hey, what? Hey, Palmdale. What? Skirt. All I do is buy weed at the reserve, tax free. There you go. Reserve weed. Got to reserve to the reserve. I did it again, though. I brought out 2 fucking blue devices. So let me know, white or blue. We'll do it up. Blinker challenge here. Oh. Good morning, ladies. It's part of the song here. Which one we thinking? White or blue? Up to you guys. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. Said Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. Okay. Smoke that tumbleweed. And as a marijuana burn, we gonna take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the bong like Cheech and Chong. I said, takes one here to Hong Kong. Hey, so roll. Pick out the seeds and stems. White. Let's do it up. This one is, I was just charging this. Magic Cotton Blueberry. Magic Cotton Blueberry, yeah. Well, we got our device. The question is, can you blinker?
Community blinker.
Can you blinker?
That is the question, yeah. You ever try to grow a mushroom? No. No. No mushroom growing for me. Try to grow some ganji. We're able to do 6 per adult, 12 per household. So, yeah. But you can't do only like 2 per, 2 adults per house. Can't be like, oh, there's 3 adults here, so we can do this. Only 12 per household max, but 1 per adult. So if you live by yourself, you're only 1 person, you're only 1 adult, you can only have 6. But if you have 2 people, 2 adults, each person can have 6, so you can have 12. But I think it's 12 max. Unless then you get a license, then I think over that is like a grow thing. It's a grow op. It's a grow operation considered X, But you're able to do like 6 per adult, so which is pretty good. Smoke that tumbleweed. Yeah, I don't know for mushrooms. I think that's just yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Skateboarding. James. Who? Jesus. My wife's getting me the Mr. Fogg Switch Bubble Gang Wild Strawberry Ice Blue Kiwi one. Oh! Story I tell you. Heart of Australia. Like a kangaroo from Hawaii, stuck it in her ass, and she said, "I." With Hawaiian punch. Ever try them? Yeah. I did shrooms it was a few months ago, and then before that, I took like a 2-year break. I've done psychedelics. I've done tabs, shrooms. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Only 2 psychedelics I've done, and then smoke weed, and then drink alcohol, and then nicotine too. A few Nick rips. Tennessee, Hennessy. Said yes, Miss Daisy. Chill vibe today here. We're having tacos. We're going to do Taco Tuesday, but we're doing Taco Wednesday. Yes, sir. I love fucking tacos. Not fucking tacos, but I love fucking tacos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I owe her. Told you. I'm toasted, man. Absolutely obliterated. Like a hot tortilla. We'll do one more here. How many people are saying it? Around that hour mark here. We'll do one more. Baby, that's all we need. What's telling people to scared to try those things, but I think they can really open you up to a new perspective. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Psychedelics and stuff, 100%. I think you just have to, yeah. The worst thing is saying, you have to try it once. But then you have to know that you cannot do that every fucking day. That's just not how psychedelics work. You'll get fucking fried. And shrooms don't work like that. You have to give it a 48-hour time difference, at least a day. I think it's 48 hours, 50 hours. And then you can redo a psychedelic for at least shrooms once you start doing it, if you're doing it constantly. Yeah. That's something you don't want to do every day or often, but maybe once a year, once every 2 years, once every 5 years, once in your lifetime. Maybe that's good enough for you, But yeah, people do it way too often. I think it's a big no-no, but definitely doing it maybe depends on the person. I would say that depends on the person. I took a break from it, so because I feel like it's not something I need to do every year, and maybe every 2 years, something just kind of chill vibe.
but you got to do it in a good mindset. It's not like something you take when you're depressed, or you take it when you're in a bad state of mind, or in a bad state of like life, or when you're, I don't know. You got to be in a good spot, and also it's all mental. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for those things. It's all mental. So it's like you're just battling up top. You're just all battling up here. So you can change it in a fucking flip of a second. If you're doing really good, it could flip to fucking bad, but then you could change it back to good. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you go through like stories, or you feel like you learn lessons, or you feel like you learn something about yourself, or you feel like you need to do something, or there's little things that it's about. I don't know. You got to do it if you haven't. That's like the worst thing to say is like, you got to do it. Try it if you want to. If not, all good. Drugs, not hard ones, just ones that change my mind up. Don't mind it if I want, if I don't need it, sort of, kinda. Drugs, ba-da-da-boop bop, scuba-doop bop pow. Ba-da-da-ba-do, drugs, not hard ones, just ones that change my mind up. Drugs, can't find us. If you think I'm just doing drugs. Not hard ones, just ones that change my mind up. Don't mind me if I light up. Only need it, sorta, kinda. Just ones that change my mind up. Hey. Hydration. One more, why not? Yes, sir. Doing a longer live stream, why not? Just chilling, vibing in. If you guys got any good questions for me, let me know. Let them rip back. Q&As here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-doo-ba-bow. Scuba-doo-pop-pow. Drugs. Just doing some drugs. Next song would be, this is a banger too. Afro Man. I've been talking about it. I wish I fucking saw him last year. He went on tour earlier this year. I think it was last year. Whenever he went on tour, I should have went. I should have gotten some type of ticket somewhere. What went wrong with mine? I can just imagine the crowd just fucking smoke and all clouds in the sky. Afro Man just has so many bangers. I used to use both pretty often and realize it's beyond a drug. It's just for fun. After your first couple of realizations, it's just another high. Yeah. Yeah. Back for again for the summer. There you go. Yeah, I take time off of that shit. I'll take like a year, 2 years in between. Because I've done, tabs a few times and then shrooms a few times now. I've only done shrooms twice. But my time last time was my second time. But I've done tabs a few times. Tabs are wild. Definitely do shrooms first. I did tabs before I did shrooms, which if anybody doesn't know what tabs are, it's LSD. But when you say LSD, it's like, oh my God, it's LSD. So I say tabs, because then people are like, oh shit. But it's the same thing. Cheers. Ooh. How we're entertained for hours, drunk and high, supernatural powers. But I didn't do these until it was senior year in high school. I wasn't doing them until until senior year. My first time smoking was 11th grade into that summer into 12th grade. I'm pretty sure I went to a party. First time was gravity bong, like what I'm hitting right now. First, my friend Chris was the first person to pull me a grab, pack me up. I didn't have weed or anything. He's like, "Yeah, you want to smoke?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" He's like, "What?" Because he used to ask me a few different times, and I would just sit there and vape. I wouldn't mind. I would be the person that would be just chilling, vibing, and just sober. I'm just chilling, vibing, sober. But then he took a grab, and I was like, "Oh shit, fuck it!" It took 2-3 grabs. And I didn't feel it for a while. It took a while to kick in, and I was like, "Oh shit, am I feeling it? Do I need to take another one?" And I was taking another one, and the first time I got high, it wasn't really that first session didn't really get me baked. It was the second session where I fucking felt it. Late night, I was open. I was laughing. It was just me and Chris that were up. Everyone was passed out on the couch, the ground, everything like that, and we were just up fucking watching TV. And he was like, "Pass me the chips," and I passed him the chip bag because I was eating the chips. And I passed him the chip bag, and it's something happened. I forgot what we said. I still have to ask him about it because he knows what I said, or something said, or he said something. And we started dying laughing at chips. It was fucking, like, for like 10 minutes straight, I was just laughing at fucking chips. It was funny. Yeah. Weed, man. Good old ganji. Gotta love it. More adventurous. A year since the last time I so okay, got you. Yeah, it's just definitely I would say go shrooms before you do tabs. That's my personal preference. Because I did it backwards. I did tabs before I did shrooms, and wow. Tabs for your first time ever experiencing psychedelics is fucking nuts. Crazy. I think I did the first time I did like 2 tabs. Then I did 3 tabs, then 4 tabs. And that's when you gotta you gotta be like, yeah, that's enough, Those were in different sessions in different, parts of the year and within a few years, but each time I kept on going up one, and I was like, oh my God. And I haven't done acid, and it's been like 3 years, 4 years. It's probably been like 3 years at least. Probably close to 4. It's been a while. Acid's fucking. Whew. Buddy's pool looking at same here about life changing was floating in the buddy's pool looking at the stars with the boys. There you go. Well, yeah, mine was just smoking. Yeah, my first time smoking weed. That was what it was. Gravity bong at a party, laughing and shit like that. Then the third time I had it was like an out of body experience because I smoked like the most I've ever smoked. Like the third time I smoked, I was like, let me just see what really baked is. In the beginning, I was like, I got baked chilling, but like I want to see what like they talk about of like, I don't know, just getting insanely baked. Where I see some of my friends are like just goofy, like just straight up goofy, and I'm like, I want to get on that level. So like the third time I smoked with Nick, my old roommate, and we were pulling gravity bongs. We were doing grabs just like that too. Like for the first few times I smoked, it was gravity bongs, or like a joint or something. And we were pulling gravity bongs. We pulled like 8 grabs for my third time smoking, and I only pulled like the first time was like 2 or 3, and I was so just dunzo, absolutely dunzo. Hydration. Yeah. Out of body experience. I was like fucking, I felt like you were like, it was weird. It was really weird. I described it another time. I felt like I was watching myself from third person, but then it was like at some point it was like I just went through, I don't know, it was crazy. It was like a third person experience, and I was like walking down the street, and there was like a church right there, and I walk into the church, and I go and I just fly through. There's like I don't know, some type of window at the top center of it, and I just get lifted and fucking fly through and smash through the top window. It was fucking nuts. I don't know what it was, but Jesus, I was fucking and that was just off of ganji. And I was like, what the fuck? Jesus. Out of body experiences sometimes, man. Yeah. 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 Now I got a med card and take dabs out of an e-rig. Surprising. Evolution. Yeah. Med cards now. That's fucking awesome. I'll probably get one eventually. I'd probably get one for headaches. That's my main thing. That's what I originally used it for. My mom suggested me to use it when I was like, well, she didn't smoke with me until I was 18, until I was a legal adult. But she would just say before that, keep it out of the house. I don't want to see it. But then as soon as I turned 18 after that, she would smoke with me. I'd smoke blunts with her and shit like that. Just be vibing. But before that, she did not want any part of that. I remember getting caught in the house smoking. She was fucking pissed. She was pissed. I remember taking her Fireball and drinking like just little portions of it. And then I noticed that she didn't notice, so I just fucking downed the whole thing one night. It was like a Friday, Saturday night, and I just downed it and went and played Xbox. And I was like, I was fucking gone, fireballed up. And then she noticed the next morning. She's like, what the hell? Fun times, fun times. You gotta love it. Hydration. Oh, it's a nice little session we're having now. I'm fucking toasted. Appreciate everyone bringing in the topics, good questions. We got some good bangers, like my thoughts on fucking different things and stuff like that. So appreciate it. Hydration. Go back inside here, end this one off, and then we'll go back live later on tonight, probably around like 9:30, 10. I got to do some good editing, so get a good portion of this video, done with. But same bro got caught because we had out for a school of COVID back in like March 2020. I was just smoking in my room, smelling, and eventually rolled over and shouldn't care anymore. Oh, understandable. Understandable. Yeah, that be happening. That be happening. Yeah, my mom was just, it was the smell of when I tried to smoke a joint out the fucking window, and it just blew right back in. I was like, fuck. And my door was closed. I had it, everything underneath my door, so it was plugged and shit like that. And it still goes right through it. The smell of weed is like, and especially when my mom smoked at the time. So when people smoke, just like now, like you smell weed out in public, you're like, fucking hound dog on it, It's just like, you just know the smell of weed, Once you smoke, you know the smell of weed, and you're like, oh shit, that smells good. We've had people just come by after we're smoking, the cloud goes through, and they get hit with it as they're walking by. They're, oh shit, that smells good. We gotten compliments on our fucking weed just by the smell, people walking by and just fucking taking a rip of it. Not meaning to, but like sometimes we'll be ripping the bong rips, and it's like, it just travels right across the road. Well, have a good one. Mate, keep up with the content. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to throw a mate on there. Mate. I had to throw up with the fucking, I appreciate you popping in. We just chill vibe, We do daily live streams. So every single day we go live right around this time, 4:20 p.m. Eastern. And then our next live stream is like 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern, depending on the night, if we're doing gaming live streams before it or not. So we'll see what we're doing later on. And then we'll have Sonic in here hopefully this weekend. And we're getting a collab live stream this Saturday, I think, with Small Town Reviews. That's what we're doing every single week this month. We had Strange and Trippy in there the first week. I Love Weed Live 2 weeks ago. Then Strange and Trippy in again because Small Town Reviews got sick, so he couldn't do it last weekend. So he's doing it this weekend. So that's going to be pretty dope. Just trying to get new content, collab with different content creators out there, live streamers and shit like that. People that are just putting out content or chill vibes. People that I just am interested in talking to and knowing the backstory about, So it's pretty cool. Hydration to that. Let's go back inside here. Back inside. Everybody look. Ooh, back inside. Hey. Oh, hit him with it. Ooh. Oh, we got to finish this water. What are we doing? We're leaving that much left. Come on. I got a water bottle collection starting out here, too. Jesus. It fucking happens, eh? Should be better now. Sorry about that. It disconnected. I've used wireless Bluetooth mic, so yeah. Sometimes it disconnects, reconnects, especially when I go in and out or start moving it around and shit like that. But hopefully it's Gucci now here. Sometimes yeah, sounds better. Sounds decent here. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this one off. I appreciate everyone popping in. I'll take one last chooch here. We'll do a fucking blinker challenge. Why not? End it off on a blinky stinky here. Hold up a few different devices. Let you guys decide. I'll try to do 3 different companies here. We'll do this, and this. Bam. Which one we thinking? We got green, black, orange. Green, black, orange, eh? Let me know. Blinker challenge before we end it off here. Then I got to do some editing. Appreciate the likes too. Killing it. You're just killing it today. 20 more minutes until I'm out. 20 more minutes until I'm out. 20 more minutes until I'm out. Hey. The fishies. The fishies, man. The fishies, man. Okay, take a chooch here. We'll do the... What am I feeling? I'll do the black one. I'll do this one. Because this one's Rainbow Blast. I want that ice. Do any of these have ice on it? Keytrain. I held up no ice ones. We'll do Strawberry Watermelon. Big body. If you guys haven't checked out this video, check it out last week. Poster here. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'll catch you guys pretty soon. Have a good rest of you guys' day. Bye-bye.